Hey everyone, back at on the range. Really nice day for it. This is my second YouTube video. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while. Right now, I just want to kind of do like gun stuff. Maybe later down in the road, I want to do like a gaming channel as well. But for now, I'm just gonna have to kind of stick with the pew pews. Today I brought my head. It's a head down defense HD15, and it's chambered in 5.56, but real nice rifle. It's empty, but I got a Hogue stock and a Hogue grip on it. Really nice, really comfortable. In my opinion, a lot better than Magpul, because with a beard, Magpul likes to yank out the hairs a little bit, and it slightly hurts. But yeah, this is my head down HD15. I got a primary arms 1-4x24 scope, and I only got the 1-4 because it was a decent price. Couldn't pass it up, and for a starter scope, great starter scope. I do have a bad lever, and which a bad lever bolt is open. Instead of coming up on the sight here and then clicking it and then having the bolt go home, you can just, and you're ready. But the bad lever stands for battery assist device. Never really played around with them until I got this, and I just gotta say it's a lot better than clicking it and then putting your hand back on the forehand when you could just click it and ready to go. It does have a ambidextrous charging handle. I have a Magpul foregrip on it. I just put that on, and I got M-LOK rail covers both sides, and on the bottom to help with the heat protection and a little bit of grippage. I have this thing. It's a muzzle brake comp package deal, and for what I paid for it, it was actually really good. I think it's like 34 bucks, but it does its job. I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I was expecting it to be like they say, what you pay is what you get. But if I can remember the website, I can have it in the link. Have a link in the description, and you guys check them out. They got really good deals going on. They got uppers, they got lowers. They sell different colored buffer tubes, stocks, grips, anything you need. And I actually learned that from a friend. He told me about them, so I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and check them out. I am really surprised at how well that is for the price it is. Oh, and also, I got this done yesterday. It's an enhanced trigger guard, so you can, instead of just straight flat, you can wear gloves where you don't have to fight with the trigger and the bad lever. And shout out to my good friend. Well, I consider him a friend. I don't know if he considers me a friend. I hope so. But he's actually taught me quite a bit, and I couldn't thank him enough for that. Real cool dude. But yeah, let's get to shooting. Today I got two different basically, well, actually 3 different types of ammo I'm going to shoot today. This one is loaded up with Hornady Frontier and Federal American Eagle, both 55 grain full metal jackets. I only had a couple Federals left, so I just threw them in the mag and threw a couple Hornadys on top of them. But got a target out, 50 yards. I don't really have this thing sighted in all the way, but it is really, really close, so I'm not even really going to mess with it. I'm just going to keep it right where it's at. But yeah, let's get to shooting. Got to adjust the head a little bit. A Jeep going by. I don't want to scare them, because I don't know how some people are weird, so when I hear something coming, I just kind of stop. Alright, let's try holding it like this. Alright, back to the C-clamp. I'm not really used to shooting standing up, but trust me when I say this, not a whole lot hit the paper. Still kind of getting used to standing up shooting, mainly sitting down. Main reason why I was always sitting down and shooting is because I'm a smoker, and I've been smoking for almost 10 years. Trying to quit now, so making good progress. Only had maybe about 4 cigarettes today, so I'm going to keep it at that. I just ran out of cigarettes. That was the last of my pack. So I'm trying to quit that, get used to standing and shooting at the same time. But yeah, not a whole lot hit the paper. And also, when I'm shooting and standing, most people kind of go side to side just a little bit. Me, I'm kind of all over the place. It don't matter where I'm aiming, I'm always kind of just doing that. But that's why I put the foregrip on to help me a little bit. And it actually helped me just a little bit. A lot better than how it was. For what I've been taught, the guy I mentioned that helped me with the enhanced trigger guard, I actually didn't have the right tools to do it, so I asked him for help. But he's actually taught me that it's kind of like shooting like a recurve. So when you're standing there like this, you want to get that figure 8 going and time it. And as soon as you get close to the target, you kind of let go or you pull the trigger. So I'm going to try that next with my next mag, which is loaded up with 223 50 grain jagged hollow points. I don't shoot 223s a whole lot, so I just want to see how this one does. I always shot 223s out of my Diamondback, which I had, but traded in towards this one. And this one is actually a high-end rifle, a lot better than the Diamondback. But Diamondback, for starters that are new to the AR world, Diamondback DB15, perfect start out rifle. They roughly go for $650, $675, and I've done a lot to that one. I had a FD color scheme going on with it, and this one I'm just doing all black. My next AR that I'm planning on building, I'm going to do FDE again and keep it that way until I'm ready to get rid of it, I guess. But I'm going to do a 300 blackout build, which I've been wanting to do for a couple years now. Just never got around to it. But yeah, let's see how these 223s do. They're Federals. I don't shoot a lot of Federals either. But yeah, let's get to it. Or maybe not. There we go. I went to hit the bad lever and didn't chamber around. Only bad thing about having a scope and a hat, your hat gets in the way. Trash truck. And he has his window down too. So far, I think I might stick with 5.56. I just watched one round. I'm aiming at the 50-yard target that I got out there. And the one round went right above it and hit the dirt at the 100-yard mark. So I might kind of stick with 5.56 instead of 223s, but since I already have them, might as well shoot them. I mean, they weren't bad, but yeah, like I said, I will stick with like the Hornadies. That's what this rifle likes the most, and it's actually got a. Oh, never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say there. Yeah, it's really not all that bad, but could be better. Could be a lot better. Let's go see how we do. As I said, not great, but that's standing up and shooting. I guess it ain't too terrible. Could be much better. Most of them are kind of like staying around this area, and a couple have hit down here. This one I was aiming right here and it kind of hit a little low, but that could have been me. Most likely was me. I'm not going to blame it on the rifle. But yeah, I guess it's not too terrible. I mean, at least I'm hitting the target. That's the important part. And for some reason my phone won't let me swap the camera around to the back. So if you catch a glimpse of me just weirdly looking into the phone, I apologize. Alright. Yeah, I mean, that was 50 yards. Not the best, but not horrible. Like I said, at least I hit the target. That's the most important part. I do have another brand of ammo I want to try. Sorry if I move you around a little bit too much and you hear a bunch of clunking. I actually have my phone set up against my ammo can. But I don't plan on shooting steel with these because I know what will happen. But these are PMC X-Tech 62 grain green tip 5.56. And I got these because I got a discount because of the place I work at. We get a little bit of a discount on ammo, firearms. But originally these were like $13, $13.15. I got them for like 10. So $10 is $10. I'm gonna try 5 instead of 10. I'm gonna use my PMag this time. I don't mind Durmag, but I like my PMags. Come on, there we go. Alright, got 5 rounds loaded up. Let's put ear protection back on. Adjust the hat before I even hold the rifle this time. I don't like my hat this far up, but in order to be able to see through the scope, I am not going to complain. Get out of here, you bug. Smells like ammonia. I mean, it's actually not bad. Got better gripping out of those than I did the other ones. And that's the cheap brand. I'm actually kind of impressed. I mean, I've shot PMC before, but that was out of 9 and 10 mil. They done a pretty good job. I mean, I'm not going to use green tip for home defense. If I can find 62 grain full metal jackets. I mean, these are full metal jackets, but not green tip. I might just use those for home defense. So it likes the 62 grain much better than it does 50 or 55 grain. I kind of forgot I put these in my back pocket. I didn't have anywhere else to put them, so I just threw them in my back pocket real quick. Because I don't want a hot shell hitting a live round and just shooting sparks everywhere. That's the last thing I want. So I've seen videos of that happening. There's one, there's an indoor range, and I think the guy was shooting a handgun, and all of a sudden a hot shell popped out of his handgun, landed on his ammo, and the whole thing just sparked. I don't know if any of them went off, it might have, but I'm not trying to have that happen. I guess I'll load up my Duramac. Also, another reason why I don't like Duramac is when I have to unload it. I don't have a speed loader that helps with unloading as well. Kind of hurts a little bit, especially if you catch the edge on the mag right here. It hurts just a little bit. Also, with my thumb missing some skin, it don't feel pretty. The reason why it's like that is because my Glock, I went to check the chamber, and the slide accidentally slipped and pinched my thumb inside the chamber. It didn't feel too pretty. I gotta pick up my brass real quick because at the range I'm part of, they want you to pick up your brass unless if it's like 22. I think I've already kind of established that before, but I'll say it again. Yeah, it's a really nice day out here. Luckily, all my shells are actually right beside each other. That's a plus. So yeah, if I go quiet, I apologize. Or if you can't hear me, once again, I apologize. I just want to pick these up before I forget. I do plan on going to the pistol range, shoot my Glock a little bit. I got 2 different types of ammo for that one. And I never shot steel case out of it, so that's going to change today. Alright, I picked them all up. I'm going to put them right here in the case. At least I think I picked them all up. I kind of lost track of how many I've shot so far. But while I'm over here, I'm going to take a drink real quick. I had to get some nitrous in me Yeah, we'll shoot this. Shoot these two mags real quick, and then move on over to the pistol range. Yeah, you know it's allergy season when you start sniffling. I have it on 4 power. I'm going to try shooting it on 1 power. Oh boy, that's a game changer. Oh, give me the mag. Oh, I accidentally closed my dust cover. Alright. I think I hit the target. Couldn't see it. I wear glasses and I'm still blind. Alright, but yeah. That was my head down defense HC-15. Really good rifle actually. But yeah. I'll pause the video and we'll move on over to the pistol range. Alright. I actually took a little bit longer than I expected. I shot 10 more rounds of my AR and also had to put everything away, pick up the brass. Also had to use the bathroom real quick. But yeah, we're over at the pistol range right now. Don't mind that. That's how I open these because sometimes they're a pain in the butt to actually open. But I have not shot steel through my Glock yet, so I want to give it a shot. This is the tool ammo, 150 grain 9mm. Full metal jacket, of course. I don't use hollow point. I take that back. Because I just used hollow points in my head down. But I don't shoot hollow points out of my 9. Because 9mm hollow points are a little expensive. This hurts. This hurts a lot. I hold it like that because my thumb a little screwed up. And also with the brass that I shoot, since these are steel case, I'm just going to throw them away. With the brass that I shoot, I always put it in a box because at the range I'm at, almost everybody that's a member here reloads. Almost. I want to get into it. Just expensive to start out. That's what I've been told. My uncle used to do reloads a lot. I think he still does. But I remember watching him doing reloads, and it looked like it was a piece of cake. I really do want to get into it. But like I said, this is starting out is the only problem I have. It's expensive. Like, really expensive. But, yeah. Over at the pistol range, I'm going to be shooting this guy. Don't worry. Nothing in it. I mean, I'll even stick my finger down in there so you can see it wiggle. This is the Glock 19X. Great handgun. I love it. For the longest time, I was never a Glock fan because of the old generations. My dad used to have one, and the slide right back in here, it actually, I think he was holding it wrong, but it came back right where the beaver tail is, and pinched him right there. And don't mind the tattoo, I know it's a little screwed up. I want to get it fixed. Haven't gotten around to that either, because there's no good, as far as I know, there's no good tattoo artists around here, except for like an hour or two away, and I don't, my car will not make it that far. My car is an older car. It's an 86 BMW 325e. Great little car though, real fun drive. But I do have to hand it to the Germans. They definitely knew how to build a car back in the 80s. If I remember correctly, that thing is 32 or 3,300 pounds, I think. I'll double check that. But yeah, I actually bought it off of my stepdad's friend. Them two are like brothers. And I needed a car because I got rid of my truck. I had a 01 F-150. It had a lot of problems. Like, the frame was rotting out. The leaf spring was coming through the bed. The motor was not as good. It was a 4.2 liter V6 automatic. Louder than anything, because it had a broken exhaust, had holes in the muffler, and I think there's a crack in it somewhere. I just don't remember where. That truck, I think I got it for like 600 bucks. It was used in Civil War reenactment, search and rescue. It was a donkey hauler, but the donkey was about the size of a horse. It was a farm truck. Sorry about that, allergies. And there's another thing it was used for, but when I got it, it was sitting in the field for about 5 or 10 years. The guy passed away and his wife kept it, and then she decided to sell it. But I got to drive it for a year until it didn't want to run anymore. Once it got to the good warm point, it just kind of, the RPM gauge just done that and dead. So I scrapped it. Had a 97 F-150 with the 5.4 2-valve before the Triton era. That thing was very questionable, but a pretty good truck. On the passenger side, the leaf spring was being held together by a waist belt and duct tape. Redneck engineering, gotta love it. But anyways, enough talk. Let's go pew pew. But yeah, 19X, great handgun. I love it. For a while, I was always a Smith fan. Still am. It's just Smith & Wesson, in my opinion, has gone downhill a little bit. I used to have the first gen MP40 full size. Had that for about 4 years. Put about, I don't know, almost 1,000 rounds through it. I couldn't even hit the right side of the barn from 5 inches away. At least with this one, 19X, I can hit the target. Yeah, loaded up tool ammo, steel case, 115 grain full metal jacket. Alright, see if we can hit the target. I think I broke my target. I think I broke my target. When I shot it, it just done that. Let's go check it out real quick. I'm gonna have you facing up so you don't have to look at my face. I mean, I hit the target. Oh yeah, I I definitely broke it. Yeah, hit the target. That is where the post came out. Yep. I was afraid that was going to happen. I'm going to lay you guys down. I'm going to try to fix it real quick. Raise it back up. Find a little hole. Bring it down just a little bit. Right there, that'd be good. Alright. I got it back in the target. Well, my sign. So, let's try that again without hitting the leg. That's not the first time either. It's happened before, like multiple times. My first target that I had, I did that and I completely just demolished it. Really didn't mean to, but it happens. It happens a lot. And it happens to the best of us. But, pardon me just one sec. I gotta pick up my shell casings. Ah, there's one all the way over here. Number 4. I have no idea where number 5 is. In my opinion, they kind of look like rocks. So, yeah. Just gonna pitch these real quick. Number 5 is right here somewhere. Sound like I was playing Plinko. Alright, so we can hit the target pretty good. I was out of picture. You guys probably would like that if I'm out of the picture. But 115 grain does pretty good. I look like an idiot like that. Well, more of an idiot than I do. Next, we're going to be shooting some Fiocchis, however you want to say it. 124 grain, full metal jacket. These ones are actually pretty easy to open with your fingers. But these are brass, so when I pick these up, I'm going to just put them on the table all the way over there so people can reload them. Remember one time I put shells over there. It was 30-30 and 30-06 shell casings, and about 59 mil casings. Came back like a day or two later. Box is still over there, so I just kind of checked it, and somebody took all of the 30-30 and 30-06 but left the 9. It's kind of question, why don't they just take the whole entire box? But I guess 9 mil is pretty easy to find, so, and relatively decent price. But yeah, let's shoot these real quick, see if they do any better. One cool thing about the 19X, you can actually do with the older gens too. Take your mag, when you go to insert it, instead of dropping the slide like that, if you take it and you hit, and if you force it in there good enough, not like that, slide goes forward. I didn't even touch it. And yep, chambered around. Yeah, let's see how 124 grain does in 19X. Hopefully pretty good. Not bad. Not bad at all. About the same as the tool ammo and the Russian ammo. Yeah, not bad. That one went off a little quicker than I expected. Well, my finger moved a little quicker than I expected. Thankfully, I was aiming at range. This is the bad thing about trying to find your brass. You can be anywhere and everywhere. Oh, pardon me. Well, I found 3, but oh well. They want you to pick up your brass, but if you can't find them, you can't find them. It's all right. They don't make a big thing about it. I mean, there's actually one guy that I have told to come out here because he's looking for a place to shoot, and he shoots his rifle over here and he shoots his pistol. The rifle's all the way over there where I just was. This is pistol. He don't pick up his brass at all. So there's one guy that comes out here. He just comes out here to get away from the house for a little bit. He don't even bring guns. He just comes out here. So he takes advantage of it, and he just goes out there and picks them up because he has a buddy that does reloads for him. Yeah, let's go with the 124 grain again. see if I get the target a little bit better. That's the gutter. There's the gutter just kind of hanging over there. Okay, that one kind of hurt. There we go. Got a good grip going on there. For a little while I was sitting there trying to aim for